Good day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, water your health, drink a glass of water. And got some new glasses today. This is the day before I leave to go to Belize. I leave tomorrow morning, Monday morning, 6 in the morning. I'll be heading off. I think I land in like Dallas or Houston, and then from there to Belize. But I ended up getting some Meta glasses today. Very excited about that. I got these glasses as well. It was like a buy one, get one half off. So took advantage of that. But I got these Meta glasses today, and I was kind of panicking, not really panicking, but I wanted some Meta glasses before I left tomorrow because, I want to kind of record everything from the time I get on the plane and, from the my time in the airport, so on and so forth. And even when I get to Belize, it'll be a good thing for me to have so I can use to get my footage. So I came into one of the outlet stores around here because I'm calling everywhere. Best Buy, I'm looking online, Amazon, and I waited to the last minute really to look at the Amazon and what they had. And really I'm kind of glad that it worked out the way it did. And that's why they always say things happen for a reason, and they'll always happen when the universe intends for them to happen, because everything happened the way it was supposed to happen today. And I say that because as I'm riding, I'm calling Walmart, I'm calling, see if Target, it seems like nobody's picking up the phone. I'm even calling up here to the outlet center to see if they're open and I can come and get, and if there's any glasses available. But I was getting ready to go to Best Buy, look online and see Best Buy is closed. So that saved me 30 to 45 minute drive. And then I drove down here to see what they had, and I didn't go on Walmart. And I'm like, let me go to Sunglass Hut. Go in the Sunglass Hut, and voila, they have a nice pair of these Wayfarers, the Meta glasses. And I didn't know that the actual case was the charger. But they turn from clear to black, in the sunlight. So I like that. I'm just excited for this adventure overall, man. This is a beautiful thing. I feel good. My birthday was yesterday. Another year around the sun. Another year of getting things done. And another year of fun. And next year this new year right here for me, which is the beginning of spring. Spring started a month ago, but we're still in the beginning of spring, essentially. We still have another 2 months left until summer. But, almost working halfway through. But, this is my new year. And I'm leaving tomorrow, the day two of my new year. I'm out of here. Day one is preparation to get the hell out of here. We already done prepared up until now, but this is the final of the preparation to get out of here. The real work begins tomorrow when we get on the land and having to start to look for the e-bike and other little things that the relationship building starts. You know what I'm saying? In that area, from the e-bikes store to figuring out different little people that I could contact and little resources I can strangulate. I hate to use that word, or, extract from the people that I come in contact with just at the e-bike store that's selling me the e-bike, because they know people, trust me. So my adventures will start from there. And I may not buy the e-bike tomorrow. And I just might, depending on how flattering they are. And if they're even open when I get down. But if it's not tomorrow, it'll be Tuesday. And then Tuesday, we meet with the people that's actually demolishing the driveway. And this will all be like a work in progress, because where I wanted the house to be at is not going to be where it's actually going to be at. The house, I wanted to be in the front, like 2 to 5 acres or 3 to 6 acres. I wanted it to be up in there on the creek side. But now, after doing a little bit more research, I'm going to probably go back 4 to 7 acres, 4 to 8 acres, 4.5 to 8 acres, 4.5 to 7.5 acres, go back that far in length and, put the house up a little closer to the creek that far back, because that's like the highest point on the land. But this will all be happening in real time. And then Friday, so this will be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That'll probably take 4 days max. Friday, they'll be done, completely done. And then Friday, the guy who's coming by to put in the actual well, will be arriving just to kind of see where he wants to put the well or where I want to put the house at. And then they could put the well in, from there. And then Monday, the guy who's putting in the septic will be coming along with the same person that will come Friday to do the well. They'll be coming and seeing each other for the first time, and they can kind of work off of each other that way. So one can say, okay, well, I think it's best over here, and they can work at that. You know what I mean? So that'll be Monday, Tuesday. I think the septic may take 1 to 2 days. The well will probably take 3 to 4 days. And then that Wednesday, the house will be delivered. And then once the house is delivered, that Friday, the actual, that Friday, the solar will be installed. From actually that Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the solar will be installed by May 2nd, and we'll be done. Everything will be, so then, during this whole week that I'm there, until the house is week and a half, I'm gonna be looking for a hot water heater, electrical hot water heater, my rain catchment system, my furniture, blinds and shit like that, my cooktop, my electrical cooktop. We wanna just make sure that during this week and a half, and I still have my place that I'm living in for rent, but once everything's set up, I wanna actually be in the unit, or I don't wanna spend no days away from there for shit to be getting missed. You know what I'm saying? We wanna establish a presence there, you know what I mean? And actually get accustomed to living out in that wild with the noises and the quiet, and just the energy of the trees and the earth. You know what I mean? This will be a great thing for me. And, I'm ready. And, these metas and every other piece of equipment that we've acquired, which is not even a lot of major shit, it's significant, I'll say, but it's not like a whole lot of things. I do really still need a nice drone and a camera that, besides this one, maybe another nice camera and a drone, and then I should be okay. I think I have enough from there to capture all these incredible moments, you know what I'm saying, and experiences, because that's all it's going to be. I'm not going to be running through, like, you'll see, it's not going to be, I don't know what people have, if people have gained something in their mind what this is going to be, but no, it's going to be thought out a little bit. I'm not going to be just reckless and just throwing out videos like I've been doing, I might, a little bit, just to, please the algorithm, but things happen every day. Life is living every day, and we want to capture that every day if we can, and the easiest possible, because if you got this on your face and you're able to capture, you ain't got to set up a tripod. Like right now, and I got this tripod set up, and, which is okay. I don't mind that, but, I don't want to make it look like an event every time I hop out. You know what I'm saying? So when I go out and I got my Meta glasses on, I'm able to get, and then I got my handheld Doge, I'm able to get my footage the way I need it without a whole bunch of extra shit. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Anyway, tap into the video, like the video. Like the video. We leaving for Belize tomorrow. This is a great day. It's a milestone. This is history. And we want to capture that. Life is a book. Life is a journey. Life has chapters. This is another chapter, and we're turning the chapter to another chapter of my life. So we're going to highlight that today. If you don't want to celebrate it, I will. You know what I mean? This is incredible feat for anybody. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm here to show that you don't really have to have a whole lot of money to get something like this going. Yes, you have to have a pretty significant amount to get started. And, that's relative. You got a guy who just went viral from building out Yeshua. He's built a space from sticks and wood. And no matter what you say about the brother, he's come up. He's created a wave around his presence. And not only did he do that, he's monetizing that. And now people want to help him. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of to whether he needed it or not, he still built his house. He has a shower. He has power. He has a home to have, off the grid, without any substantial electric coming from anywhere. So, that's an accomplishment to me. He has nobody telling him what to do, and his presence is being felt right now, and is letting us know this is what the hell is probably shit. Although I don't have the technical or the handyman skills that he has, at least I haven't figured those things out yet. My thing will be done a lot differently. And this ain't about this is, his struggle was something to kind of be motivation. That's motivation for anybody. You heard? Like if you're not motivated by that, then you gotta be forced to get off your ass. Nigga turn nothing into something. Like you said, his shit has been infiltrated a few times, but now he's went far out, and now he's being able to, establish something of a presence. And I commend that, But this is where I'm going to get back to nature, the essence. You know what I'm saying? And no matter how you view it and view me and whatever, I want to be providing value at the end of the day. So if you could just take the value from whatever I'm presenting outside of whatever you may not like, then that's all I'm hoping you get is the value. I'm hoping I'm able to provide some value along with some entertainment every once in a while. I'm not really a humorous, funny guy, a comedian in that way. But I think you have watched enough videos by now. And if you haven't and you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell that says all, so you get every video that's coming your way from me. But I feel great about this. I feel great about where I am in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to say the things that I have accomplished in this amount of time, after being gone for 6.5 years of my life that I wasted, I feel great about this. You know what I'm saying? Like my life has been turning and changing. Every year I've been evolving. Every day I evolve. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And I'm thankful to have come into this healthy path and, I could be in a little extreme, but even like the wellness and the fasting and the waters and the juices and the sunlights, the sun gazing and all that stuff is the grounding. It's all, I like to get into yoga and meditation more on a consistent basis. That's something that, I could continue to uplift my body and my energy and my vibrations. I like to continue to do that. And, to eventually, have a family around me that's, vibrating as equally as high, from like minds around the world, around the planet, right now, and this is about me and what I want to do and my accomplishment and my truth and where I am. You know what I'm saying? And if you fucking with the journey, tap the like button. If you're not fucking with the journey, tap the dislike button. Leave a comment on why you fucking with it, and leave a comment on why you is fucking with it. I mean, why you not, why you are. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Just tune in to see what the hell's going on so you can get the value of what you fucking with and go ahead and do it and get your life better. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's really about, getting better. You know what I mean? Not staying stagnant and stuck and on stupid. You know what I mean? Life is changing. It's always going to change, and that's the constant out here is change. You know what I mean? But we see that we have to have our own backs. We have to create our own communities. We have to provide our own services, our own energy, our own water. You heard, our own peaceful environment. Nobody's going to do that for you. Everybody's fending for self and family. This is what these congressmen and these senators and these House of Representatives and these mayors and most people are doing. I don't want to put everybody in that one, but majority people are out for themselves, and rightfully so. But somehow, I think we're losing focus of what the necessities are. And I'm getting ready to get the fuck back to what I think is needed for life. Fresh air, fresh water, fresh connection with people, good connection, less stress, you know what I mean? And just an abundance of life, energy around you, you know what I mean? And life, man, it's like, fuck that death. It's like, we gonna die anyway. But, we can celebrate while we here. We don't need to be celebrated when we gone. And if, this life is a movie. Life is a movie. Life is a movie. And I'm living mine. You heard? People come, people go. And we get attached. We build attachments up, sometimes the wrong attachments. And we have to assess those relationships. Are they worth it moving forward? You know what I'm saying? Where did you fuck up at? If you fucked up, where did you fuck up at? We all fuck up. So where did you fuck up at? What can you do to grow from that? You know what I'm saying? Without placing the blame all on the other person, point the blame at yourself and where did you fuck up at? Did you set enough boundaries in the beginning? Or did you wait until it was too late and now you're resenting? Or were you upfront about what you wanted in a relationship when you got involved with it? with any friendship, partnership, whatever it may be. Because we can all place the blame on somebody else, but at the end of the day, you know, it all starts with self, and it's going to finish with self. So what did you do wrong? What did you do right? What could you have done better? You know what I'm saying? And don't be for me, like, I don't mind being vulnerable, but I have to feel safe with that. At least right now. And I that's something I might need to work on, being vulnerable without even feeling safe. And I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying in that right space right there, but, you know, maybe that's something to think about. But I'm happy to get these new glasses, man. I'm really happy to get these new glasses. I'm happy to be on this journey tomorrow. This journey's going to start. It's already been started. Y'all have already, but now things are getting ready to, I was going to do one of them videos where it's like, okay, it's day 7, so it's time to go. Day 8, day 6, day 5, you know what I'm saying? And just carry it out in that way. But, you know, I said, you know what? That ain't what God want me to do right now. Just spend time with family and loved ones for the last couple days, eat your favorite alkaline foods, and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Come back only if needed. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself, because, you know, that's what it's, you know, safety is very important. People are going to be people everywhere. It's dangerous, danger here, danger in LA, danger in New York, danger in it's danger everywhere if you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? So all of that, I'm not really worried about nobody like that. I'm not going nowhere to be fucking with nobody's territory. And, you know, if I do happen to do that inadvertently, then I'll adjust myself accordingly, so I'm not putting my life in danger. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. What's important to you? Anyhow, what time is it? It's 12:10, Sunday afternoon on the 20th of April 420. I'm going to get back to the house, do a little bit of laundry. I should go get a VPN. I do got to get a VPN. That's what I do have to get. I might order that online. With the protection and all that stuff. But, you know, besides that, I'm ready to wrap up. I got my snake boots. I got my pants. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need them early. So, check in, fuel the car up in the morning, take the car back, call them and let them know I'm dropping it off at another airport. And, you know, just take it day by day, baby. That's it. You know, we're going to do the best. And we're going to bring you the best. Like the video. We're going to bring you guys the best every time we step on camera. Even if it's it's one of them days we don't feel like getting on camera. You're just going to see what it is that day. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. And I just want y'all to hit the like button. Hit the like button. We want to grow this channel. We want to make sure that we're making an impact and providing value, most importantly. But in order for us to get into the algorithm, we're going to need you guys to hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's really important. Even if you don't subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe to the channel, but definitely hit that like button and continue to watch. Because if you hit the like button, eventually my videos will become more populated in the algorithm. You ain't even got to subscribe. Subscribing is for, you know, I don't know. I guess the other metrics. But, you know, you always see it where you hit somebody's like button, the like button on the video, and then eventually that shit will just start coming into your algorithm anyway. You ain't even got to subscribe. You know, but anyhow, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe, but the like button is just fine. Like that motherfucker and watch and get something from it. And with that, everybody have a good day. You know, enjoy the rest of your Sunday and, you know, make a plan for what's going to be great for tomorrow. Think about what you want to do tomorrow. Yeah, we want to live in the present, but, you know, it's almost that time. It's noon. It's Mondays. The week is the strongest starting. So, you know, we starting early in the morning, 2, 3 in the morning. We starting tomorrow, so we can make it to the airport by 4, so we can get on this plane by 6. and we can get the fuck to Belize by 2:30. Get our rental car and get the hell on what we gotta get. You heard? Don't waste no time. Peace.